Hello, my fans, sneak peepers, and curious friends. I'm difficult and demanding. If you want to know my real name, then hold still, and I might bring your wish to fruition. Before I begin, you can find this show in iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Blueberry, Google Play Music, TuneIn, YouTube, and Stitcher. Now, unlike the other people in your life, I actually care about what you think, what you don't think, and what you try not to think about. Welcome to the Difficult and Demanding Show. I'm real, uncensored, unconventional, and shoot straight between the eyes. My show is outrageously honest with a keenly witty view into life. Yes, I said life. That's what we do every single day. We are living life. Well, some of us at least. I'm going to provide laughter, shock, while touching your inner being. Maybe your body if you're lucky. Why do I call myself difficult and demanding? Well, first, because I can. 2, because I'm not supposed to. 3, this is the most important point. It only means something if I give life to it. So, I'm going to slowly unveil you to you and give you a new life to live. Difficult and demanding is going to liberate every part of your being and maybe your body. I, your host Tara, am keeping it authentic, intriguing, and provocative. If you have entered my world, then be honest with yourself about it. You want to be here, and you know I want you here. Hello everyone, welcome back. Now I want you to tell me the truth. Are you happy to be here? Come on, tell me the truth. You want to be here. But tell me how badly you want to be here. Once a week is not enough, is it? Well, it's going to have to do. So what am I talking about this week? Well, as you can see, the name of this episode is called Confessing Sin. You're wondering if I'm going to confess my sins? Let me tell you something about difficult and demanding. I believe that if you're going to do something, you want to be sure that's what you want to do. You want to be so sure that that's what you want to do, that you have no regrets. You have no excuses. You have no justifications. You have no explanation. You don't owe a damn thing to anyone at all. How you like that? Do you like that? Sins. Confessing sins. Where did I get this inspiration from? Well, I was watching a show, and there was a man and a woman. The man was engaged to be married, and the woman, she was single. They had great chemistry. This man and woman. And I'm not talking about the man and his fiance. I'm talking about the man and the woman. They had awesome chemistry. So they ended up sleeping together. Once, more than once. I really don't fucking care. The fact is, they slept together. Now in society, that's a no-no. You're not supposed to do that at all. But they slept together. And as time went by, I'm not sure what exactly happened, but the woman felt a need to confess. She felt a need to share this information about their relationship with all of their mutual friends. And for some reason, she expected the gentleman to come clean too and admit it. He denied that motherfucking shit like he denied it. He denied it so much that it became the goddamn truth. You know that? If you deny, you lie enough, it becomes the truth. So he denied it. So he left her high and dry out there looking like she's the one that did something very, very wrong And he's basically saying she's delusional. It never happened. And the bitch needs to stop lying on me. So she's sad. She's angry. She's embarrassed. She's probably feeling a whole host of emotions. Now, what I want to talk about is confessing sins. Why we feel a need to confess sins. What the fuck did she get out of that? They slept together. They know it. No one else knew it. Yet she felt a burning desire, a need to share that with someone, anyone, everyone who was willing to listen. Now, you and I both know people like dirt. They like dirt. They like juiciness. They like tea. Because their fucking life is miserable as hell and they really don't want to talk about their business. So it's better to talk about your business than my business, right? That's how we work. So everyone listened and she told. Some people were shocked and upset with her. Some people understood and gave her sympathy, compassion because she shared it. Confessing sins. What is a sin? Now, a number of you have your own idea of what you define a sin is, what a sin is. We all have our definitions, different definitions. But I'm going to essentially say something that is wrong. Now, the next question I have for you is, who determines if something's right or wrong? What's right? What's wrong? Just because something looks right, it can be wrong as hell. Just because something looks wrong, it can be right as hell. What's right? What's wrong? What's a sin? What's a virtue? What is it? Well, you're saying, shit, difficult and demanding. Now, you know that you're very intelligent. So why are you asking us these stupid ass questions? I'm asking us these questions for a reason. Because you and I both know you really don't know where you got the shit you believe in from. What is a sin? You're saying, well, it's something that's wrong. I'm asking you, what's wrong? What's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. Because if I like it and you love it, how the fuck is that wrong? Listen to what I said. If I like it and you goddamn love it, how is that wrong? Can someone explain it to me? Well, you said, well, it's simple. Thou shalt not do this. Thou shalt not do that. Thou shalt not have this. Thou shalt not wear this. Thou, not. I hate fucking rules on my life that restrains and constrains who and what I am. How can you deny you? Tell me what's a sin. Tell me what's wrong. Now, if you're saying, well, murder's wrong, yes, but I'm not talking about fucking murder. So let's move off that. I'm in the gray area where you're saying, well, they cheated. She knew he was engaged. He knew he was fucking engaged. They slept together. It shouldn't have happened. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. I don't know. I don't fucking care if it's right or wrong. The fact is they fucked. And she felt the need to confess. And she was disappointed when he didn't confess either. So confessing, did it make her better or worse than him? Did it make her feel better or worse than him? What did that confession serve? What was the purpose of that confession? Listen to what I'm asking you. What is the true purpose of confessing? She fucked him because she wanted him and she loved that shit. Do you understand? She probably rode his ass into the fucking sunset. Was that wrong? She felt good. He felt good. They enjoyed it. They did it. Now, I'm not saying what I'm saying is right. And I'm not saying what I'm saying is wrong. I'm just giving you a different point of view, a different perspective to look at things because we're too shackled by fucking life. Now, if you want to shackle me, chain my ass up to a fucking bed. Don't chain me up in life. I like my freedom. I like my versatility. I'm very fluid, if you haven't figured that out. There's only one time, space, or place that you can chain me the fuck up. Otherwise, let the she-beast roam. Don't you think I should roam? Let me roam. Let me roam free. I may set my sights on you. I may bite you in the ass. I'll let you go. It won't be too deep of a bite, but you'll fucking remember me. I digress. So, what is the purpose? What is the true purpose of that confession? And I think, what happens when you decide you want to confess? We all do something because we gain something. Yes, we're selfish motherfuckers, humans. It's okay. The world's not going to come to an end because we admit that we're selfish. Even confessing a sin is fucking selfish. And I'm going to explain to you why. You fucked him. He fucked you. You loved it. He loved it. You probably did it more than once. Whatever. For some odd reason, a voice inside of you. You don't know where that voice is coming from, but it's disturbing you. It's unsettling you. It's making you question who, what, when, where, how, and why. And then you start to feel bad. Really bad. And what's life without feeling fucking bad, right? We live by that motto. Why feel good when you can feel fuck all? Why feel great? Well, you can feel like shit, right? Yes. You don't like what I said? Come on now. Why feel good when there's so much to feel bad about? Why be happy when you can have a miserable, complacent, mundane, ordinary goddamn life? Huh? Where being dead is more fulfilling than your life. I'm harsh. I'm dramatic. I believe I was called I'm animated. I'm animated just to shock you, to jolt you, to bring you to fucking life. Take those cobwebs out of your fucking brain, your spirit. Make you feel something different than bored. What do you think? I like that. Eventually you will too. You'll get used to me. I'm a wild ride, and I don't allow you to put on a helmet or a fucking seatbelt. We're doing this bareback. Isn't that best? So, something within her urged her to tell, to share. No one asked because no one knew. So she shared. And she felt bad. Why did she feel bad? She felt bad because she enjoyed it. She felt bad because she did it. She felt bad because he did not leave his fiancée and come be with her. She felt bad because this is not the person she thought that she was. Why did she feel bad and feel so bad that she had to confess? Now she's confessed. She's told. She's waiting for a reaction. She's waiting for responses from people. Now you and I both know most people are not going to be neutral. They're going to be supportive or they're going to be unsupportive. Now, if you think very carefully, what that tells me is she was looking for a reaction. Because you and I both know most people are going to be judgmental. It's going to be a negative experience. So first, you do something that you really want. And I'm hoping she fucked him good and well. That's the same thing, but that's just a double dose, okay? Blew his motherfucking mind. Let's just assume she did that. And she rocked her own world also. They did it once. They did it twice. They did it thrice. Whatever. That's not the point. Then she's sitting back and she's thinking, shit, I fucked him. Where do I go from here? What do I get from that? He's not coming to me. He's not coming to me. He's staying with his fiancée. So I fucked this man and I received nothing in return. Does that make me a slut? Does that make me a whore? What does that make me? I fucked a man. I'm not in a relationship with him. And there's no future possibility of being in a relationship with them. That means I'm a whore. That means I'm loose. Let me tell you something. It means nothing. It only means what you say it means. It's neither here nor there. It only has life if you give life to it, first and foremost. You fucked them because you wanted to. I'm going to assume that you enjoyed yourself. That can be all that it is. But she took it one step further. She started judging herself. And she started judging herself so badly that she wanted to give other people an opportunity to judge her. Listen to what the fuck I said. She beat herself up verbally and emotionally about sleeping with someone who she's not going to have a real relationship with. She feels bad about that. She feels dirty. She feels tarnished. Her image, her integrity has been sacrificed, polluted. So she beats herself up bad enough, and then eventually she has to share it with someone else because they're trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with her. Huh? Who went and stole her goddamn kitten that she's acting all, sad and despondent and dejected and rejected? So people are going to ask. And she told the truth. Now they're looking at her sideways, upside down, like, okay, shit, she fucked him. Maybe she'll fuck my man. So then she has more judgment placed upon her. Some of these people will try to console her. A lot of people are going to judge her. So then she feels even worse. Okay? Work with me here. Now we're taught that confessing sins cleanses you. It frees you. You start again. You start anew. You share your dirt. You share your dirty laundry. And all is pure. All is purified. All is well. Now, when I asked you, or maybe you guys wanted to ask me, if I was confessing my sins, and originally I told you, I don't believe in doing something that I really don't want to do. Because if I want to do it, I'm going to enjoy it. If I enjoy it, why the fuck should I feel bad? If you don't know, and you don't know, and only I know, why the hell should I feel bad? Because it doesn't fit into society or the rules of what we should or should not do, how we should or should not be. No one can decide for you, and no one can decide for me what's right for me. Now, I'm not talking about doing things that are just blatantly wrong, like causing physical harm to another or stealing or anything like that. I'm more into these gray areas that we like to toe the line with. Some of us like to cross the line, come back. Some of us like to go completely on the other side. We all have different aspects of our personality. But what I said is, confessing sins. What is a sin? Something that's wrong. How do you define what's wrong? Because if it's right for me, and it's right for you, and it's wrong for everybody else, why in the hell do we care what the fuck everyone else thinks if it works for us? Because we are the only ones that matter. Where you're saying, well, she shouldn't have been with him. She should have known better. He's engaged. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know what to tell you about that. Where you're saying, are you saying cheating is right? I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying to you is life is not as black and white as we want it hope it, expect it, or try to make it to be. That is what I'm saying to you. So she feels even worse after confessing her sins. That's called a major dose to me of low self-esteem. When you keep doing things that make you feel bad, have bad thoughts, have bad feelings, have bad experience, that's basically low self-esteem. You're saying, wait, difficult and demanding. Are you trying to tell me that I have low self-esteem because I'm confessing the things that I've done wrong? I'm saying it's a possibility. What purpose did confessing really serve for you? Now, I said, I am not talking about major league deal crimes. Let's just take that off the plate. I'm not even going there. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the things that we do. You lie, you cheat, whatever. I'm talking about those type of things. And, all of you are adults. You can figure out what I'm talking about and you can apply it to yourself. You did something that you probably didn't, deep inside of you, knew you probably didn't want to do, but you couldn't help but do it. That's your first fucking mistake. You wanted to fuck him with no regrets. Fuck him with no regrets. Fuck him knowing that you may get caught. Yep, I just said it. It just popped right out of my it popped in my head and popped out my mouth. I said it. You know he's engaged. He wants to fuck you. You want to fuck him. You gonna fuck him and feel bad? Then don't fuck him. Why add more guilt, more remorse, more shame? Why live life like that? If he wants you and you want him and you know he's in a relationship, either you fuck him with no regrets and keep your fucking mouth shut, or you don't fuck him at all. Yeah, I'm going to give you a chance to marinate on what I just said. Because we think that life is supposed to be filled with a bunch of fucking guilt. Guilt kills. And if you like to live your life with guilt, that's not a life. And that also means that you're doing things that are truly not right for you. That truly does not fulfill you. That doesn't make your heart, your soul, your spirit sing. That doesn't make you feel confident and powerful and sexual and magnetic. Don't do shit that makes you feel bad. If you're going to fuck him like that was the last fucking sexual encounter you had and have no regrets. And if you think you're going to have those regrets, don't do it. Don't do shit in which you are going to have regrets. Listen to what I said. This is a pearl of wisdom. We do a lot of things for a lot of different reasons, and we have regrets. And some of the things we do, they're very impulsive because we're acting out, we're lashing out, because we're living a life with things and people that are not right for us. So then we have enough, we blow our fucking top, we go and do some extreme nonsense, and then we feel bad again, and then we start that cycle over and over and over again. What I'm telling you, let's live life differently. What I'm telling you, if you want to fuck a motherfucker that's engaged, you want to fuck somebody that's married, make sure you really want to fuck them and you have no regrets and you expect to get caught. And even if you did caught, you won't care. Because if you do care and you do get caught, you are going to be up shit's creek. You're going to have some problems. Don't fuck them or do fuck them. But whatever you do, don't have regrets. Live your life to the fullest. Stop with the shame. Stop with the embarrassment. Stop with the lies. Matter of fact, stop with the fucking confessing. You are putting yourself in a position to be verbally, emotionally pummeled. You are exposing yourself. When do we sign up to be fucking martyrs? We, as humans, we are perfectly imperfect. We are perfectly imperfect. We are supposed to be perfectly imperfect. All of us, maybe a little too deep for y'all, but work with me here. We are spirits in a fucking human body.
What that means is like you getting in your fucking car. Your car is your body. And the body sitting in the car is your spirit. You're here for a ride. You're here for a journey. And you're here to make the best possible decisions so you can have the most happy, fulfilling life. But what we do, we fuck that shit up. We stay in places we are not happy. We stay with people that are not right for us, all because it looks good, all because it meets some expectation. Then we take it. Then one day you see some fine ass hot chocolate or some fine snow bunny or whatever it is that you fucking like. And then you pounce on her or him. And then you feel bad because that's not what you're supposed to do. Actually, you acting out, lashing out, it's a sign. It's a sign that you're unhappy. It's a sign that you're unfulfilled. It's a sign that you need to move on from the situation that you're in. But we don't do that. We don't do that. We've been taught to sacrifice ourselves for others. We've been taught to be more loyal to others than we are to ourselves. We've been taught that if you do something wrong, confess it. Tell people so they can help you feel even worse. And then when we pummel you and crush you and grind your fucking ass into the ground, then we'll rebuild you in the light that we deem is fit for you. Did you hear what I said? We do something, we feel bad, we share that with others. They make us feel worse. And all those negative, dark, heavy emotions just grinds us into a fucking pulp. Then we turn to dust. And then what happens? When you confess, you're reborn, you're purified. Actually, what's happening is that you are setting yourself up to be made in the vision, in the light that others think is right for you. But it's not right for you. Only you know what's right for you. Let me throw something out there that may be crazy as hell for a lot of you. When you feel you've done something wrong, you're going to see or feel that in 2 different places, or maybe 3. It's going to be in your head. It's going to be in your heart. And for those of you who have trouble listening to your heart, it's going to be in your fucking gut. But let's assume that you're spiritually inclined. Then your heart and your gut should be one. But for a lot of us, it's not one. So I'm going to simplify it. Mind, heart, gut instincts. We listen to our heads and we do a lot of things that breaks our heart, that kills our heart. When I say kill our heart, it means kills our vitality, kills our charisma, kills our masculinity, kills our femininity. It breaks us. It's like a slow fucking death. But we do it because we get a lot of people's acceptance and approval. We receive their support by showing them the things that they are comfortable with. Yes, we live our life in such a way that the purpose of it is to make other people comfortable. Because if other people are comfortable with your life, then they'll want to be around you, right? Did I hit a nerve? Tell the truth, I probably cut through that bitch. You live your life so that other people are comfortable around you. Because high comfort level means that they will accept you. You don't want them to know that you like to suck toes and sniff fucking ass. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at how ridiculous this situation is. We live our life to make others comfortable. So we confess things that we quote unquote, we believe, we think it's wrong. When no one could possibly find out what you did. You share it. And the information you share can either devastate a person or cause a person to look badly upon you. Why be happy when you can be fucking miserable? So what do? You toe the line and you do everything that everyone else expects you to do. You smile when the camera's on, but you're fucking miserable when everyone is gone. You smile when the cameras are on and people are around, but when everyone is gone, you're a hollow shell. Confessing sins. Maybe we want to try living life differently. If you are at peace with what you have said and what you have done, here's a novel notion I'm going to come up with here. Maybe there's no need to confess. If you are at peace, no one else fucking needs to know. And let's say you did or said something that other people know about. If you are at peace, who the fuck cares? Who cares? You are at peace. You shouldn't care if they're at peace. You're at peace. You matter. You come first. Where you're saying, well, she fucked him. She wasn't supposed to do that. Maybe, maybe not. I don't care. Fact is, if she didn't have a problem with it, no one needed to know. He didn't feel the need to confess. He lied his ass off. He lied so well and so much that his lie became the fucking truth. You're saying that's wrong. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. It's right for him. It may not be right for his fiance, but it's right for him. It's tricky, isn't it? It's very tricky and sticky, but it's not that tricky and sticky. It's very simple. If we live life in accordance to what our gut, our heart tells us to do, and it's a self-honoring, respectful decision, I'm saying let go of that confessing sins. Let go of it. Don't do things that you are going to regret. Don't do things that if you get caught, it's going to fuck you up about it. Don't do it. If you feel comfortable doing something, whether you get caught or not, you should do it. I'm going to repeat that. If there's something you want to do or someone you want to do and you feel comfortable with that notion, that idea, that thought, and it doesn't bother you whether you get caught or not, I'm saying that's probably the right thing for you to do, and you probably should go enjoy yourself because life is fucking short. But if there's something that you're considering doing and you do not feel comfortable doing it, then I suggest you don't fucking do it. And there would be nothing to confess. We are not here to be miserable. We are not here to be martyrs. We're not here for other people's comfort. If you are living your life to make other people comfortable, sorry, I'm like, my tongue is moving faster than my goddamn brain, or it's one way or the other. You're not going to really be happy. You have to really figure out what makes you happy. You have to figure out who and what you are. You don't need to confess your sins to be forgiven. The only person that needs to forgive you is yourself. And frankly, you don't need to share that with anyone if you don't want to. It adds no value whatsoever. Now, if you see sharing this information with someone will help you grow wiser and make better decisions, then do that. But if you're setting yourself up, telling some things that you've done, you're doing yourself a disservice. You're embarrassing yourself. You're increasing your emotional mental burden on yourself when there's no point. You listen to your heart, you listen to your gut, you'll end up well. You may lose friends, you may lose family. You'll gain new friends, you'll gain new family. Life goes on. It's not the end of the world. I don't see a point in confessing sins. It serves no purpose but to cause greater harm to you. Greater harm, greater embarrassment to you. It's like a mark of shame. Don't do that to ourselves. We don't have to sacrifice ourselves. We can stop sacrificing ourselves by living with some beliefs that you don't know where you got them from, but they're very damaging, detrimental to your life. No one can define what's right or wrong for you. And if they can't define what's right or wrong for you, they definitely cannot tell you if you're sinned or not. Sin is a fear. It's causing you to live your life in fear. How is it possible for you to be a human and you don't make mistakes? That's why you're here. So if you're here to make mistakes, and the only way you can learn is truly through your mistakes, then why should you feel bad about committing a sin or doing something wrong? That is how you learn. That's how you grow. So this whole sin shit is bullshit. Did you hear what I said? This sin shit is just a bunch of bullshit. You can't grow. You cannot learn unless you make mistakes. A mistake, according to some or most, is a sin. I'm saying it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Simplify your life. Only do things that you really want to do, whether you get caught or not, whether you tell people or not. Do what works for you, and life will be a lot easier and smoother for you. And if you do something and you do get caught and you feel bad about it, well, you don't have to share the shit. Learn from it and don't do it again. Or learn from it and do it a different way. Whatever. What I'm saying is life doesn't have to be that heavy. Life doesn't have to be that complicated. Life doesn't have to be burdensome. You do not have to sacrifice yourself to get other people's approval and acceptance. If they can't accept you for the perfectly imperfect person that you are, fuck them, move on, and get a new bunch of friends and family. It's really, really simple. Let go of the things that do not work for you and hold on to the shit that does work for you. Do you. Be you. Dare to be you. No excuses. No explanations. No justifications. None of that shit. Live your life. Until the next time.
Are you disappointed this has come to an end? Well, it doesn't have to. Reach out and follow me on Instagram at Difficult and Demanding, and let me know what you think about this episode and my show.
Episode 103 will be here the week of August 10th, 2020 from Difficult and Demanding.